And ladies and gentlemen, India will witness the hoisting of the tricolour in Srinagar's clock tower in Lal Chowk. For the first time after independence, this is historic. Our Tiranga will be flying high in the valley on the occasion of our Republic Day.
The iconic Ghanta Ghar in Srinagar has been illuminated in colours of tricolour on the eve of Republic Day. On January 26th, the clock tower in Lal Chowk of Srinagar will hoist the national flag for the first time after India's independence.
Ahead of Republic Day, grenade attack witnessed in Hari Singh High Street of Srinagar. The terrorists hurled grenade towards the Jammu and Kashmir police vehicle. The vehicle was targeted by the terrorists, although there is a minor damage to the vehicle, but there is no life loss. In fact, some shopkeepers here have suffered damage to the property. Meanwhile, in the grenade incident, the two civilians have received injuries.
The flag will be unfurled by Kashmiri activists Sajid Yusuf Shah and Sahil Bashir Bhatt. This move is a big blow to those who oppose the Tiranga in Kashmir.
मगर जब तक हमारा अपना झंडा डाकुओं ने डाके में ले लिया है, तब तक हम किसी और झंडे को हाथ में नहीं।
This Republic Day, the historic Lal Chowk that used to be the epicenter of anti-national and anti-forces activities, will witness the rise of Naya Kashmir.
And Sajid Yusuf is joining me tonight, and he's the activist. He's CEO of the Real Kashmir News, and he's decided to unfurl the national flag on top of the clock tower at the iconic Lal Chowk tomorrow. And Majid Haidari is also joining us. Sajid, is this going to be the first time that the tricolour will be unfurled on top of the clock tower at the iconic Lal Chowk?
Yes, Arnab, absolutely. You are right. Tricolour is going to be hosted for the first time on the top of the Lal Chowk, because we have seen after the abrogation of Article 370, many Kashmiri activists, many people from the Kashmir Valley hosted the tricolour, but they did not host a tricolour on the top of the Lal Chowk. So it is going to be a first time after the Independence Day. So tomorrow we are planning, we are going to host tricolour on the top of the this historic Lal Chowk. Usually we have seen in the past that how Pakistan sponsored these stooges were just hosting their Pakistani flags on the top of this historical Lal Chowk. And so to counter that, we are going to host a tricolour, and trust me, it's going to be a very, very a good feeling for me. Reason being, people like me and many like me, were waiting for this opportunity since long. So after the abrogation of Article 370, we got an opportunity to host tricolour, that too on the top of the historical Lal Chowk.
Well, I think what you're doing is very significant. I congratulate you. I also think it's a great message. I also think, Sajid, and especially for people like Majid Haidari, who's sitting here on the program, it's very important for people like Majid Haidari, for people like Mehbooba Mufti, who ran down the Tiranga. It is a good message that you are sending them. It's also a good message for people, opportunists like Farooq Abdullah, who say that Kashmiris don't feel Indian. He feels Indian when he's Chief Minister or Union Minister in Delhi. When he's in the opposition, he does not feel Indian. So I think it's a good message, Sajid. What do you think for people like Haidari and this ilk? Sajid, is it a good message for people like Haidari and the people like him?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not only the Majid and other people in the Kashmir Valley. All I can say, there are numbers of Kashmiris who are feeling suffocated that they were thinking, even people like me, they were thinking that I don't live in my country, I don't live in the India. It looks like that I live in Islamabad or Rawalpindi before the abrogation of Article 370. But it's a great opportunity, and trust me, I'm very happy that tomorrow I'm going to see my tricolor flag, that too on the top of historical Lal Chowk.
A huge statement that you are making. The question is whether people like Majid Haidari will understand that statement, Sajid. Do you think they'll get it?
Well,
this reality check for the Gupkar gang and their supporters?
I don't think so that Majid or somebody else, they should feel problem. They should feel problem that they should have some kind of problem. For example, if Majid and other people, politicians in the Kashmir Valley, they feel that we are not capable to hold a tricolor on their hand, that's their problem. But as far as individual concern, as far as my individual thing is concerned, that I feel proud that an Indian, it's not the Kashmiri, I feel proud that I will be the first Indian to host tricolor on the top of historical Lal Chowk. Why I am just why I am repeating historical Lal Chowk? Because it's not only the tricolor which is going to be hosted on the top. It is the emotions of 120 crore Indians.
Absolutely, it is. It's a sign of the change in times, you know. Majid?
No,
it's a sign of the change in times. And you should, among others, I feel, more importantly, people like you, who have benefited everything from the country, but refuse to give anything back to the country, who have only gained by using the Indian passport, but attacking us at every turn, attacking the country at every turn. It's a message to people like you, Majid, that, you know, the times have changed. You cannot hold the country to ransom. This Hurriyatization of the Kashmir Valley is over. So I just want you, Majid, you get the message. That's the only question I have. I've only called you today to ask you, understand the message, you know? You follow what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, well, firstly, Arnab, happy Republic Day in advance to all the people. See, tricolor is our collective pride, it's our collective identity, our collective honor. But I have reservations over the vulgar display of nationalist sentiment, which is being done by the likes of Sajid Yusuf, who are forgetting that Pangong Lake is craving for tricolor, Galwan Valley is craving for tricolor, parts of Arunachal Pradesh are craving for tricolor because China has captured those territories, but he will do a Nautanki in Lal Chowk because it will suffice the needs of the saffron government. I mean, why are we not talking about unfurling a tricolor in those areas where the dragon has laid its feet? Why
Sajid will respond to you. Sajid is responding.
I think you are not well updated.
Sajid, you won't be a bigger nationalist.
Sajid is responding. Please, Sajid up.
Let me complete. Recently, Indian Army has posted one photo with the tricolor in the Galwan Valley. I think you are not updated. You should watch the TV, you should watch the news, that what our Indian Army is doing. It's not only the Galwan Valley, it's all around the country right now. I'm not talking about the Galwan Valley.
Let me tell you, Sajid Saab, let me tell you, you won't be
Majid, I'll tell you, Majid, I'll tell you. How much time do I have? I have just enough time to tell him something. Majid,
you don't trust our Indian Army. That's
Sajid, louder and then I'll respond.
You don't trust Indian Army. You trust the Chinese Army more than Indian Army. That's the problem. If the Chinese
Sajid, please, Sajid, Sajid.
If the Chinese are saying that we have captured the Galwan Valley, you will follow.
Sajid, louder.
You will do one thing, Majid, to please the Chinese. You will do anything. You will say, Gigi, ha, sir. That's what you are doing from last 70 years. That's the problem with the people like you. You don't trust our Indian Army. Indian Army is saying we have done the surgical strike. You will question Indian Army, that show as the proof. Same is the case here. Right now you are questioning that where is our flag in the Galwan Valley? You need more shows. You need more evidences, like you are asking when the surgical happened, when the surgical strike happened. You still, at that time, you raise a question on our Indian Army, but you don't have a guts to question the Chinese army.
Yeah,
you don't have guts.
You won't be a bigger
I am only,
on one side you will say,
viewers, I shall be, Viewers, I
On
want
one
to
side,
viewers. Republic Day is of immense significance to all of us and to all of us here at the Republic Media Network. And this network, built on the singular premise of Rashtra Sarvopari, nation first, salutes the spirit of Sajid Yusuf, who will unfurl the tricolour tomorrow at the Lal Chowk. And Sajid, as you do so, you must know the billions will be cheering for you. And to Majid Haidari, I would say one thing. You asked why there is no tricolour at the Galwan, there is the tricolour in Galwan. You asked why there is no tricolour in Arunachal Pradesh, from the farthest to the everywhere. Listen, from Bomdila, right, to Itanagar.
Arnab,
The tricolour is flying high. You may not want it. The problem is with our country have always been people like you who are beneficiaries of the generosity largesse of the Indian state. But having said that, you don't have a slightest bit of loyalty towards your own country. I want you to learn your lesson by looking at young nationalists like Sajid Yusuf and wish them well. Wish them well tomorrow. Yes, Sajid.
I want to make a quick point. For example, if Majid is right now, he's having so much problem with the Indian flag, that too on the top of the historical Lal Chowk. Trust me, whenever Majid will visit to the Lal Chowk, he have to see the tricolour flag. And trust me, this tricolour flag is going to be here till his last breath.
it won't make you a bigger Indian. There is nothing like lesser Indian and bigger Indian. Please
I don't need to prove. I am an Indian. Why should I prove that I am an Indian or not? If I am saying I'm an Indian, I'm not. Even I am not.
Okay, how much time? I think I have to go.
I am not giving my certificate. I don't need to give any certificate that I am a nationalist. And there is nothing that I am big nationalist or I am a small nation. No, a nationalist is a nationalist. What is the problem? You can't say that this is a pro-Indian. If all the people are pro-Indian, what is the
go
pro-Indian?
Go to Pangong Lake. The Chinese are waiting there. Go to Pangong Lake. I request you go
अरे
there.
भाई मैं recently वहाँ था. मैं recently वहीं था. I was in Ladakh.
You don't know the news. You don't know the world news.
No, I don't know. Only Majid knows the news. Only Majid is addicted to the news. Sajid don't know anything. Only Majid knows everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiranga flies high tomorrow all over the country. All over the country. In advance, I'm wishing you a very, 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 very happy Republic Day. And I will be back tomorrow 9 o'clock. In the morning, not at night. I just want to say I will be there in the morning at 9 because I want to be there up early. I want to watch the Republic Day parade. I want to bring the broadcast a little bit before that as well. And I want to tell you that after the march past tomorrow at Rajpath, immediately after that, we will have a special Republic Day series tomorrow as well. Proud to be Indian. We'll be celebrating the contribution of people who have done so much, done so much and sacrificed so much just for our great republic. And last message, S. Das says, I think in 2-3 years, Congress will have its name in the others list during the elections. Already is. Whatever was left of the Congress party is gone for the Vadras, by the Vadras. This is the Congress. And Priyanka calls everybody a coward. Thank you, Arnab sir, for an honest debate. Well, thank you and good night, he says. Well, thank you and good night, Mr. Das. And I shall see you sharp and early, 9 o'clock tomorrow in the morning. For now, good night and goodbye.